Let us have a look at passage number 3 of the paper. It talks about comets, which are most primitive objects in our cosmic neighborhood. So this entire passage is actually a fact-based passage. So in a fact-based passage, you generally are required to just go back to that particular part of the passage and look for that particular information that has been asked in the question. So let us directly come to the questions. It says, consider the following statements about comets. In our solar system, comets exist only in the farthest reaches of the solar system. Well, this is an incorrect statement. As per this paragraph here, it says, once in a while, one of these icy comets gets kicked into the inner solar system by gravitational disturbances. So as per this, we cannot say that comets exist only in the farthest reaches of the solar system. They contain vast troves of information about the origin of the solar system. This is again an incorrect statement. Because the line here says they are thus believed to have information about the initial stages of the formation of solar. So they are believed to have such information, but we do not know whether they actually contain it or not, so we cannot call it a correct statement. It is possible that they are responsible for life on Earth. Yes, this is a correct statement. It is very clearly mentioned here that it is quite likely that comets impacting the Earth brought with them the essential constituents of life. Therefore, this is correct. And the question here asks you about the incorrect statements. So, incorrect statements are 1 and 2. So, option B is the answer. According to the passage, what is the primary objective of the Rosetta mission? To understand the origin of life on Earth, to understand the process of the formation of the solar system, to explore the possibility of exploiting the minerals on the CG comet. Well, if you look at options A and B, they could be the primary objective of the mission, but the passage does not comment on this. It does not state anything like that, so we cannot go with these two statements for sure. To explore the possibility of exploiting the minerals on the CG comet, well, this is like very out of scope statement, so definitely this also cannot be the answer. Therefore, the answer will be option D. Consider the following statements. The comet 67P belongs to the Jupiter family of comets as it orbits around the Jupiter. Well, this is incorrect because it is very clearly given here that about the 67P comet, it is trapped in an elliptical 6.45-year orbit around the Sun between the orbits of Jupiter and the Earth. So it revolves, it orbits around the Sun and not around the Jupiter. Therefore, this is an incorrect statement. Jupiter's gravitational influence is primarily responsible for shaping the orbit of comet 67P. This is a correct statement because if you look at the line here, it says because of this trapped orbit under the strong gravitational influence of Jupiter, it belongs to what is called the Jupiter family of comets. So as per this, we can say that Jupiter's gravitational influence is primarily responsible for shaping the orbit of comet 67P. Therefore, the answer will be option B. Scientists had expected there to be no dust on the surface of the comet 67P. Yes, this is correct. It is very clearly given here in the very last line that contrary to the expectations, parts of the surface seem to be covered in dust. The non-existence of ice has rendered the Rosetta mission a failure, as no preserved components are present on the comet. This should have been O here. The non-existence of ice has rendered the Rosetta mission a failure, as no preserved components are present on the comet. Well, this is an incorrect statement, as the passage does not state that the mission has been classified as a failure. So the mission has not been classified as a failure, therefore this is incorrect. So the answer will be option A.